Hi, fellow instructors. I hope your summer is going well. I wanted to share with you some tips about how to help the pre-registration process go smoothly. I know that that has already started, and some of you have already finished pre-registration, but it is really vital that we make the pre-registration process go as quickly as possible. Our instructional assistants have so many people to register to get ready for the fall, and we want to make the time that they spend with each student as short as possible in those Zoom breakout rooms so that we can get everyone registered. So as instructors, we have a few things that we can do that will really help that process go smoother and quickly. So let's go to these things I want to talk about in the video. One are making sure students know the class options that are available. I want to show you a visual that you might be able to use with your students to help them know what classes they want before they go to the breakout rooms. Also, it's really important that students pre-log into their portal. So they log into portal before they are going into the breakout room. So it's already up and ready, logged in as soon as they're with the aides. And so I want to show you a couple videos that you can use to help your students do this. Next, registration questions. The new registration process gives students 12 questions, and I want to show you how to show those questions to your students ahead of time. Of course, they are not very ESL friendly questions, but we do have some questions to see beforehand, as well as translations for your students. And then last, I wanted to show you a Zoom setting that you can use to help the breakout rooms work a little bit smoother if you have any low-tech students. So let's look at number one, class options. I have this fall 2020 class options presentation. It's a Google Slides presentation, but you can show this to your students. The link for this will be in the description for this video, as well as in the email that you got this video in. But you can see for each level, it shows kind of a visual of the different classes that are available. So you can pull up this for your students and show, okay, for fall semester, here are the different class options available. And make sure that students know that every class obviously takes some hours so that they're not signing up for too much. They want to sign up for what is manageable for them. And don't forget to mention down here at the bottom of each level is online learning skills. That's our new digital skills classes that help students learn skills for Canvas and for Zoom. And it's made for ESL learners. So there's a beginning ESL, an intermediate ESL, and an advanced ESL, but that is designed to really help students use those tech tools in the online environment in the fall. So feel free to plug those classes. Again, share this with your students before the registration session on Zoom. You can share your screen and talk about the different options available to them. For pre-logging into portal, it's really important that students log into their portal before they are in the breakout rooms. So there's a couple ways you could help students with this. There's a new video on how to register. It actually shows an example student go through the whole registration process of what they need to register and how they interact with the aides on Zoom. It leads them through the whole process on seeing it for themselves before they're in the Zoom meeting with the aides. So, and it leads them through the steps of how to log into portal at the beginning. So this is a video that you can share with your students. You might want to either watch it with them in class or send them the link. And also there is another video that might be helpful for you. It's Portal versus Canvas. A lot of students get confused between Portal and Canvas, and when they're with the aides, they think they're in Canvas, etc. You can use this video to help show the differences between Portal and Canvas. And again, this video highlights the way to log into Portal and the way to log into Canvas. Again, the links for these videos will be in the description below and also in the email that you just received. The registration questions. Again, unfortunately, there are 12 questions that students will need to answer about what kind of government relief they get, if any, and what's their annual income for their family, how many dependents are there, etc. So some challenging questions for our students, but if we predispose them to these questions, it might help the process a little bit. So this document, the link will be in the description and in the email, but you have the same questions in different languages. Unfortunately, these questions are just translated with Google Translate, so they are not the best translations, but something is better than nothing. So feel free to share these with your students or talk about it in a Zoom session before the registration session. And last, Zoom settings. I want to show you a Zoom setting that you can use with your students with breakout rooms. Once you're in Zoom, obviously you'll create your breakout rooms with the breakout button down at the bottom of your screen. And it will lead you through the steps to create the breakout room, where you'll choose the number of participants, etc. You can do this however is easiest for you. But once you've created this room, before you send people to them, to the breakout rooms, go down here to the options button at the very bottom. And there's an option that says move all participants into break rooms automatically. So select that move all participants into breakout rooms automatically. Make sure that's checked. Then when you send people to their breakout rooms, when you open up the rooms, it will send people automatically. There won't be any join button. So if you have any low-tech students that have trouble clicking that join breakout room button, you can select that option and they'll move automatically. They won't have a choice of whether or not they'll join the breakout room. They will automatically join it. So I hope that these tips are helpful for you. I know that everyone's class is different. Everyone has different level students, both in terms of ESL and also in terms of technology, digital literacy. So hopefully some of these tips will help prepare your students so that when they meet with the aides one-on-one in their Zoom session, they are ready to go. They're already logged in, they know what class they want, and they're ready to go through the steps. So if you need any help or assistance in getting ready for your students, feel free to reach out to me or to Magda or to any other aides as well. So good luck. I wish you the best in pre-registration.